Agreed. Greetings and salutations.
The universe is just doomed. 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 Doomed.
Hello. Hi, welcome back.
It's us, Nicole.
And Tessa.
And Kim is here as...
I am a 90s floral sundress
Oh,
with a t-shirt underneath
Yes!
and Doc Martens.
Yes.
Oh, as we celebrate our 5th anniversary
Yes.
with some mad love.
Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. Give me some lithium.
And we got a gift.
I'm sad.
Yes.
I'm happy. I'm sad. I'm
Right?
happy.
We got a gift just in time. I'm like, let me look at the photo again so I can remember all of the things that were
'Cause it was
in the
so
gift.
many
There were so many
treasures.
treasures in this gift. So we
Katie
want to
says
thank
thank you.
So we want to thank Chris K, who's one of our patrons. So first he had sent a message saying, where did he say? Right here. Hey there, Nicole and Tessa. I wanted to send you ladies a gift box to thank you for all the many laughs. Love the Beavis and Butthead and Arachnophobia episodes in particular. Those were constant watches growing up. I recalled you all mentioning you moved, so I wanted to confirm the best address. So there was a little exchange about the best address.
Right.
But then when I was telling him what name to put on it, and I was like, oh, the P.O. box belongs to Kim. And then like he's like, okay, I'll send it. And then he's like, oh, I got some cool stuff for you guys. No spiders, I promise. And then I get a message that says, well, I fucked up. I dropped off your package and I wrote care of Katie instead of Kim. And then so when we got it, I was like, he said it says delivered. And I was like, oh, cool. I'll let Kim know. And he goes, be sure to let Katie know also. So yes, Chris K, we got the rich stuff. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully at the end of this episode, we'll have at least a couple of messages, but we gave people almost no warning.
I know.
To send these messages in for the anniversary.
We've been busy, y'all. I'm sorry.
Tessa's all moved in now. It's our first recording in her new
so
house.
cute.
You. Spacious. I know. Like, I'm not exactly sure where we're going to do this on the regular, but in here right now, it's real nice.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't know where my extension cords are.
Right. Yeah,
So,
we're
like,
we got a little electric spaghetti happening.
Right.
We're a little tight on the cordage.
We're tight.
We're tight on the cordage tonight, guys.
Ooh, and you know what that means? I don't know what that
I don't know what it means. Make up
That means
something.
I'm trapped on this couch.
And I believe this is episode 260.
Holy shit.
Insane. And that's just if we didn't start misnumbering them at some point,
Which
because that
is-
happened at least once.
Which is possible.
Where I had to go back and do like 3 months worth of numbers
Which is
again because I
possible.
had skipped a number
Like, oh,
and
no.
jumped them up. So I'm like, hopefully.
no.
But yes, we are covering not because it's the 5th anniversary, but because it's June Swoon.
Yes.
We went all the way back to 1995
Oh, man.
to the Delia's catalog itself.
Oh, man. It was my entire life when I
like-
was 14.
I watched this movie this time. So another one that I had not seen probably since 1995.
Same.
Remember loving it because Drew.
Sure, of
little
course.
cutie pie Chris O'Donnell.
Oh, man. He cries so good.
But I'm watching this movie and I'm like, okay, now I remember why I only watched it once. You'll find out.
Mm-hmm.
It's not bad, but it's sad.
It's sad, but I mean, like, did you not die?
But I'm like,
Did you not die?
I'm like, how did I pick up this entire wardrobe of hers in my
I know.
junior and senior year of high school?
because that's all there was.
I
Maybe
hadn't
that's
even
it.
seen the movie, and I remember.
And you remember wearing the
I
same-
think they ran the trailer for it
Oh, yeah.
so much, and then she was doing press also for Batman Forever.
Oh,
Which came out like the next
Also,
month.
Chris O'Donnell was in.
Exactly.
Wow, she got to see his nipples in real life and in the suit.
That was before the nipple. Oh, no, that was the nipple
Yeah.
suit.
Yeah, he was the nipple suit.
Yeah.
When she did the thing where she flashed David Letterman like the
Yes.
month before the movie came out.
This was
They were doing a ton of press
This was
that
peak
year.
Drew.
Yeah.
Drew between like 94
Between
and
Poison Ivy
97
and-
was
yeah.
like my entire fucking life. My eyebrows are proof.
I didn't do the eyebrows because I didn't have
Those
enough for it
eyebrows
to
were
make
so
a difference.
thin.
Oh, yeah.
I know. Mine
Like
were
tiny
thin.
Maybe
little
3 hairs.
Mine were
wisp of a
thin.
eyebrow.
Maybe 3 hairs wide.
Yeah, hers were
Barely.
3. Mine was like one
Yours
lined
was
up
one
after
single.
another.
And they were very like 1930s.
That was what I was
Have
going for.
Joan
I know
Crawford
exactly what she
looking,
was looking
yeah.
at. She was looking at like Claudette Colbert or some shit, which is exactly what I was looking at. And she pulled it off way better than I did.
So yeah, this was
Save
the
'em,
era
don't pluck
of
'em, ladies.
the Guess campaign, like all of the.
I had her pictures all over my walls.
Oh yeah.
All my folder for
Yep,
school. It
same.
was all Drew. Everything was
same.
Drew.
Unfortunately, no Chris O'Donnell on my folder or my walls.
kinda
No,
dead
I mean he's
anyway.
cute. and
He's
all,
cute, but he's
like,
just a little vanilla.
yeah,
Very vanilla.
yeah. He just is
all
like
American
Apparently,
boy.
He wasn't able to watch the screener of the movie. He was so embarrassed because he brought his girlfriend, who ended up becoming his wife.
oh, and
And
she
he
had
was
to
sitting
watch
between
how
her
much
and
he was in
Drew,
love.
And he said he never saw the movie, so I don't know if they left. I don't know what happened.
Oh, I want to know.
He wasn't allowed to look at the screen.
I
'cause
guess not.
Hey Chris, let us know. Does your wife did she ever grow to accept Mad Love?
Right?
Did she ever watch it? Was she mad at you? Did you almost break up over that?
Oh my god.
I guess they got together in college. She was his roommate's sister, and they have 5 kids together. And
Whoa. Wow.
They seem a little Republican.
Oh,
I don't know
are
if they are, but he seems very
Like-
vanilla.
Yeah. He's like a
He's
tall
an
glass of
all-American
mayonnaise.
boy, yeah.
And usually I like me a tall glass of mayonnaise, but
But he's not a ginger. He doesn't have
no,
any-
there's nothing off about
Yeah.
him. There's
Too
got to be
perfect.
something off. To
There
something
wasn't
not
like a
quite
third
right.
nipple in the bat suit.
Right.
No.
If he had a third nipple
Oh,
on the
actually,
bat
the
suit.
nipples were. What's his face?
Did you
Not-
ever
think they
see the
both
guy
had 'em.
that put the nipples on the bat suit? He looks exactly what you think he looks like.
somebody who would do
He
that.
John
looks
Waters?
exactly what you think he looks like. I'm gonna show you later. But everything you're imagining, that and more.
So let's get into I don't have a very long cast because really this centers around Drew Barrymore
Right.
as Casey Roberts.
And Chris O'Donnell as Matt Leland.
And then confusingly, Matthew Lillard,
right?
who's not Matt Leland in this
He's
movie. He's
Matt
Eric.
Lillard.
And he was
Yeah.
supposed
Eric.
to be in the movie a lot more, and they cut a bunch.
I
of
was
it.
Well,
when
she
I had
asked-
mentioned, I'm like, what happened to his friends?
Right?
Like once
Like,
he
he was
started
just,
dating
like,
her, his
sucked
friends
off
just
and his friends.
disappeared.
Focus on the love story, so they cut a bunch of stuff.
Well,
Well, because he of course was being the comedic relief. So
sure, he's doing that Matthew Lillard thing that we all know and love.
I don't even know who played the other little friend because they never said his name.
I didn't even write him
I don't
down.
think
I don't
they
think
even
they
knew
even
his
told me.
name.
No, he just showed
They
up.
Nope. teased
He
him.
was one of Chris O'Donnell's real buddies. He was like, "Hey, you want to be
Just
in a
show
movie
up and be in this movie.
and not know how to work your locker? It'll be fun."
Duncan. That was his name.
Duncan. Okay, I don't even
that's
have
right.
him
They were
written
calling
down.
him Dunk.
Dunk. Yeah.
Dunk. That's right.
Joan Allen as Margaret Roberts.
Who was only like 38 at the time.
Oh,
playing
wow.
Her mom. Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Jude Chicolella
Chicolella?
as Richard Roberts.
Yes, he's very that guy.
Yes.
He's like one of those that guys, but he's always kind of slimy.
Yeah.
He's always a little slimy.
Yeah.
He kinda-
Amy Sakasitz as Joanna Leland.
TJ Lowther as Adam Leland.
Kevin Dunn as Clifford Leland. The world will end
Oh yeah.
from Ghostbusters. Every time I
Yes,
see
that's
that guy, that's who he is to me. That's who he is to me.
Totally.
Valentine's Day.
Elaine Miles, aka Marilyn from Northern Exposure, has a
Yes.
bit part as the housekeeper,
Yes.
and she is exactly like she is in Northern
She's
Exposure.
like that all the
That's
time.
just who she is.
She is that person. And Liev Schreiber,
Who has no character name, just creepy,
he's the
creepy salesman.
Yeah, and he's so good looking.
But it's so creepy in this.
I know, but see, okay, so tall glass of mayonnaise. Something's off about him.
But scary
Hot.
guy,
Hot.
scary guy.
Hot.
Yeah,
I'm into it.
it's the eyebrows too.
And that
Liev
that
Schreiber
voice.
eyebrows.
He's got
Yep.
that voice though.
So we start out. We got to get all the shirtless Chris O'Donnell in that we
Oh,
can. They make him shirtless so many
All
times.
the
in this.
times. All the times.
He's looking out at the stars. He's a space boy. He's got his
Space
big telescope.
future sailor.
He's got his planet model in
Yeah.
his room, his star maps.
Oh, he's into it.
And he hears somebody laughing.
It's
out
a
there.
hooting and a hollering going on out there.
And he's looking around with his
Like, what
telescope,
is-
like, what is happening?
What is going on?
Oh, just Drew Barrymore on a jet ski in the dark.
because that's what she do. Oh, and it's Love Buzz. I love. All of the music is so good.
So good.
Yeah.
So good. All of it.
And so he watches her for a little bit, like she's just out there by herself, just hollering into the night,
Having a
jet
good
skiing
old
her
fucking
ass off.
time. She's being Drew Barrymore out there.
So the next day he goes to school and his buddies, Eric and Dunk, greet him in the hall.
Right.
Oh, I was gonna say that's actually her on the jet ski. Apparently, she loves to jet ski.
That doesn't surprise me.
she's a jet skier.
Yeah,
That doesn't
not
surprise
surprising.
me.
She did all
I
of
feel
her own
like this
stunts in
was
this
like
movie.
just her.
Yeah,
This is just
exactly.
her.
They
I
just
feel like
so
she
videoed
mostly-
Drew Barrymore in this era.
I feel like they just mostly like every time that Mother Drew is cast in anything, they just get her to show up and do Drew
They
Barrymore
just turn on the
things.
camera. And
Just be
Yeah,
you,
they're
honey.
like, just be you, just be you.
So Eric's talking about, I got laid last night, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, I thought your family got rid of those farm animals. Oh, high school boy locker room
Boys
talk.
will be boys.
And Matt's on the rowing team, which you only see the one
course he
time.
does. Of
You see
course
him
he's
row
a
just to
rower.
establish what kind of kid. Like,
He
you got to
lives
know.
on a lake.
He lives on a lake. He looks at the stars. He's on the rowing team. You know what kind of
also,
kid
you're gonna
this
have him
is.
shirtless.
Right?
I know, like he wrote like he
When
looks
he was
really
rowing,
good,
he
like-
wasn't shirtless,
No,
though.
he would. That was the one time he wasn't.
Where
is
he
when he was
should have
rowing.
been.
Well, because that's what. It's very unclear, even though it's very clear that they are in high school.
Because my high school didn't have a fucking rowing team.
Well, no, but I also
that seems
my
like a college thing.
my
but
high
no, they're
school
in high
also
school.
didn't have a hockey team, but
No.
that's because of where I grew up. My high school didn't have a surfing team because
Yeah,
we didn't grow up by
true.
the beach.
And like
so
at the time, what were they like 23, 24?
Probably in their
playing-
early
playing
20s, I would
ski.
guess.
right. So they were college.
So they're
age.
supposed to be 17, 18. It never
Right.
specifies, but they're seniors. You know
Yes.
that because later they take their SATs.
Right.
That's the only way you find out exactly.
seniors in high school.
Yeah. So they see her. So after all this, the rowing and whatever,
Right.
they see little Drew
Oh,
kicking
just
the
beating the shit and
out of
did
her
you
VW
know-
bug.
or know or notice or whatever. Every time she's in a movie where she drives some sort of Volkswagen.
No, is that true?
Yeah, I think so. Is that true, Drew?
I'm looking it up.
Drew,
I feel like
do
she's
you only
always
like
driving some
Volkswagens?
sort of Volkswagen.
And also, she's named Casey in 2 other movies.
Also Scream,
Oh.
which she
Yeah,
was
and
in
then there's
with
the third
Matthew
one.
Lillard
and Liev
and Liev
Oh
Schreiber.
wow! I didn't
The
even
year
think about
after.
that.
Yeah.
And you said this is the same director as Ravenous.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
You never saw Ravenous, huh?
Oh,
That's
no.
that one with
Yeah.
Begbie as a cannibal, right?
Oh, so
It's good. It's good.
Is that Lily Taylor or am I thinking of something else?
good. No,
No.
it's somebody else.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's not Lily Taylor, but
Okay.
that was a good one. So they're checking her out, and she sees them checking her out.
Right. And she's like,
And she's just smiling.
he's like, oh man, they
He
don't
was
make them
so
like here.
Cute in this.
I know.
Yeah.
Just so effervescent.
I know.
I know.
I know. That's why I made it my entire life.
And that's what my very first note is, that outfit right there.
Yes.
I had that outfit or
Same.
something very similar.
the spaghetti strap with the
Uh-huh.
baby doll T-shirt
Yep.
underneath.
That was such a
Either the boot or the thigh high, the socks,
Yes.
or whatever, knee highs or thigh high, whatever's, or like a baby doll shoe.
Yep.
Well, because they are. We also forgot to mention, they all look super cool because they are in the super cool city.
They live in
the
Seattle.
90s,
Seattle, yes.
Seattle. Like that's where everybody wanted to be.
Yes.
in the 90s.
So now back that night, shirtless again, back
I-
on the telescope. He only
Yep.
does his telescoping shirtless.
Well, I thought you were gonna say he only does it at night. I'd be like, well, of course.
No, he only does it shirtless. Of course, he only does it at night, but also shirtless.
Well, that's when the stars are out.
And he's looking up for the new girl, and there's a jet ski. It's docked. She's not there. Well,
Not
where
jet
else could
skiing
she
tonight.
be?
She's just
Let me just focus up right and directly into her bedroom.
with all of her shit. And she's
she's
just
dancing
rocking
in
the
her
fuck
room.
out.
So next morning, Matt is getting his little siblings ready for school. His little literal latchkey kid siblings. He hangs the door key around their
Right?
necks.
He is a parentified teenager. He is raising these children. And I
Yeah.
have a note later about his dad gets all mad at him
Yeah.
because he can't be the mom.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Yeah, he's not a great dad. Like, he seems
No,
like he loves
he's-
his kids,
of
but he's a
course he
very
does.
distracted dude who
he's very, very busy. He needs like
his
to have
kids would be dead. These smaller kids would be dead were
Oh,
it not
yeah.
for the older kid.
Yeah,
they
like,
would have
he
just
is
walked
fully
off into the
taking
lake
care
at
of-
4. Yeah.
He is parenting these children.
Yes. Because he's like putting their little keys on them, fix their little lunches. Dad comes in like, where's my computer battery? Yes,
Right.
tell
He's
him where
telling
that
dad
is.
like he's the mom of
he
this
needs
fucking
money for
house.
groceries. The kid.
$20 groceries and gas.
Well, he told him, he gave him the 20 for groceries. He said, and gas. And so he gave him, I think, a little bit more.
$40?
Not even. Probably for gas, probably $5 more back then.
Yeah, they didn't have any pictures
Probably got
of like the gas
4 gallons
station.
of gas for that.
Oh man, you could fill up that whatever it is he's driving because everybody has a very specific
Seattle kind of car.
or like back in those days, like you thought you were going to get a car and you thought you were going to get a car that would express your personality like these ones do.
Yeah, but no.
You notice
You get
it very
whatever
often.
car.
You just get whatever car. Mine was a Ford Tempo.
Mine was a Nissan 200 SX.
I mean, that's cooler than mine.
So he drops the kids off at school. He goes and takes himself to school.
Yes.
And in the computer lab / library, he sees the new girl.
Oh, yeah. He's like checking her out. He sees her again. Like now she's fully clothed.
And
She's
this
got
outfit
her,
too,
like-
I go, this
Yes.
same silky
Every
button down flowy
single
pant.
One.
I had
Every
this shit
single
too.
one. I had one that I loved to wear. It was like the Chinese
Yeah, with the high collar.
or whatever, and it was like all this stuff and like big baggy army pants that I would wear with it.
There's another one where she's got the big khakis, and I'm like, yep, the big
That's
khakis,
the men's Dockers
yep,
or whatever,
or Dickies in a khaki
belted.
color, or yeah.
With a tiny top. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So she shoves a book in her bag. So what? She stole a book from the library, I guess. It never really addresses what book
No,
that
I
was
don't-
or why she stole it from the library.
Right.
You
Like
could just
there was
check
no
those out
reason
for free.
that. Like you go to the school.
And then she leaves her little journal
she's
on the
quirky.
table.
Yeah.
She's a manic pixie dream girl.
Yeah.
Yes. Like this
Heavy
is,
on the manic.
Yeah.
yes.
And she leaves her little journal on the table, so he goes for it. He
Yeah.
gets her name and address.
Right. Because it says it right there. Return to Casey Roberts.
And there's a flyer for 7-year bitch.
I love 7-year bitch.
So she comes back for it and hands it over. No words exchanged. She just
Nope.
kind of gives him a little look.
Right. Like, okay, thank you. Whatever.
So later, he and his buds are at the pier hanging out, and Eric's asking him about, tell me about the new girl. You need to talk to her. And so the boys are supposed to go to a movie, but he's like,
Nah, I got somewhere to be.
oh, you're going to go stalk the new girl? And he's
Right.
like, no.
Maybe you should try talking to her first.
So he has his little siblings go put something in her mailbox.
Right, like they're down at the end of the drive of like where they live on this lake. They have this
Yeah,
very
so
beautiful.
he drove around the lake, I guess, to get to her house.
Well, I guess that's where the mailboxes are because I feel like theirs are there too. And the same
Possibly.
little like that's where you have to drive down to get your mail.
Right.
I almost need that because it's far.
And the little sister, these kids are what, like 7, 8?
Yeah,
and
they're
she's
little.
like, are you going to have sex with her?
Yes.
He's like, whoa.
The little boy is like a total little boy, but this little girl is very, very smart and
Yes,
very wise
yeah.
for a little girl. And yeah, are you gonna have sex with her? Like, what do you know about sex?
Yeah.
Enough.
And then here she come rolling up. So like, duck,
He's
duck,
like,
duck,
yeah.
duck.
He's waiting. He's involving these children
Yes.
with the stalking that he's doing. A little
So
bit of.
she grabs the mail and goes inside. She turns on her music, opens the letter, and it's a ticket to the 7-year bitch show.
Man, down at like the fucking pier, the docks, or whatever the fuck that is.
Right?
I would give my left tit
To go to that
see-
show
Yes.
in 1995.
Well, yes, I would give my left tit to do it now.
So cut to her standing in line alone at the show, kind of looking around like,
Yeah.
who's going to show
Look,
up who
you
bought
with
me this
that-
ticket?
With the pinned up, when you would pin
Yep.
it up and you would do the thing with all the little sections.
Yep.
And what was she wearing? It was,
I
felt
can't
like
remember
it was
now.
furry.
It was
Wasn't it like a see-through butterfly top?
Yeah,
Maybe.
like a button down, whatever, like over probably
Like a
another
over-
dress.
Yeah.
and he
Yep.
sidles up next to her in line. She's like,
Why didn't you just ask me?
you're gonna have to. If you want to go out on a date with me, you're gonna have to ask.
And she leaves.
Yeah, she walks
She's
off.
like,
He
okay,
walks
well.
after her and is like, I feel like an idiot. She's like, you look like an idiot.
Yeah.
I am an idiot. We go out with me.
Yeah, okay, so they go to this show.
So she's rocking out, singing along.
I want it. Give it to me.
And he's just
I
watching her
love
rock
it.
out. He's just loving watching her rock out. He's just looking over at her, vibing.
man.
And so after that, they're hanging out and she's like, what is there to do in this town? She's from Chicago.
Yes.
She likes rudeness, noise, honesty, danger.
Yeah, she's
Such
like
a
all
manic
these things.
pixie
I
dream
know.
girl
She's like,
response.
everybody's so like nice but rude and like I'm from Chicago.
And they
It's
talk
like
about
it is
their-
another big city.
Yeah, they talk about their families that like she moved because her dad got a new job. He's an art
Yes.
professor, and
But
she
he wouldn't
asks-
know a Caravaggio if he like if he shat it or whatever the fuck she says.
And she asks about his family. He tells her about the dad and siblings, but when she asks about his mom, he changes the
She's not
subject.
there. Like yeah, like she's gone. She doesn't do anything.
And she's like, "Oh yeah, well I'm a triplet, but nobody knows but me." And she's so random. And then
I
she
know.
touches his face,
where'd
like
you
he's got
get
a
that?
scar on his chin. Yeah, where'd you get that? And he's like, so they have a
Horsing
little
around my little
moment.
brother, and then she's like, "Oh, it's getting so late. I gotta go."
So she thanks him for everything, tells him to call her sometime.
Right.
And then she goes outside and kisses that dirty outside of this window.
No, because she's so free.
I guess she was supposed to like kiss her finger and touch it to the glass.
But
yeah, because
she
it's
drew
rude.
it up.
She's like, I'm gonna fully kiss.
She
this
got too
window.
close.
Grody.
She's like, no, I need to
She
be
had
closer.
to get right up on that window.
need to be closer.
You know her space issues.
She has boundary issues.
That's why Chris was on the other side of the window.
I know. He was like,
hey,
you know what? No, actually.
She already just touched my fucking face out of nowhere. That was
She's
not
like,
scripted.
Oh, what is it? Yeah. She was like,
She's all.
It was
Oh
on
my
her
God.
show, but I think it was during COVID.
Oh, so she couldn't do it.
Fortunately for him, he had plenty of distance.
He's all. This is my glass pane. Okay?
Was he on the show to talk about how they were in Mad Love together?
And he seemed very uncomfortable. And at one point,
Oh,
kind
really?
of nagged her a little bit because
Oh.
I don't think. Well, I guess they didn't like each other when they first started
Oh.
filming, but became close. And she was like, "He's such a sweetheart. He's my apple pie."
Right.
So she grew to love him.
Right.
But when he was on the episode, she was talking. They were talking about how she would just have scissors and just start cutting her hair.
Oh, of course.
And
None of this is surprising.
But he says something weird like, "Yeah," and then you were taking Polaroids of clouds. Like it was a bad
Like
thing.
something that a young 20-something
Something
girl
that
would
Drew
do.
totally would
Yeah,
do.
like
But
a
the way he said it was like,
20-something
ugh.
Drew Barrymore
Yeah,
would do.
It was
A
kind
girl
of
with
weird.
money who could keep buying Polaroid film would
Right?
absolutely be
the
taking
girl that
pictures
was
of
dating
clouds.
Eric
Polaroids.
Erlandson was totally fucking doing that.
Yeah.
The girl that's Frances Bean's godmother would
Yeah.
totally fucking do that shit.
Absolutely. So
was
then,
this or was this not around that time? I know she was like, this was around the time she
This
was
was
dating.
around that
what's his
time because I
name?
was watching a YouTube video of her and Courtney Love talking
Yeah.
about a dress, and Nardwar was trying to interview them and being really annoying.
Weird.
Yeah,
Weird.
and she was with what's his name from Hole.
Oh, yeah. Eric Erlandson
Yeah,
or
Eric.
whatever. Yeah.
why don't you make some more noise, sucker?
I know. Jeez. Got to be loud.
Just tap dancing.
Oh, now you're telling me to
You better get. I want
be
the world
embarrassed.
to know that Tessa's son is just tromping through this house,
Tromping.
being loud as hell while we're recording.
Get your shit
And get.
Bye.
So the next day in chemistry class, Eric tells Matt, like, you can blow up with school if you come up with the right
Right.
formula. And Cassie, here come Casey.
Yeah,
already
just-
ditching class like her
She's
second
banging
day.
on the door like, Matt.
And she's like trying to get his attention. So he goes out. Oh, I got to go to the
and
bathroom.
she goes to the same school, right?
Yes.
So she's out there smoking.
all go
remember
to the same
Remember
high
when
school?
kids could just be out there fucking smoking? You do see the teacher
See,
following her like he's about to say some shit though.
There was no smoking on campus.
Yeah,
Like
There
you
wasn't
always had to do
technically,
it
but
off
we
campus
did it.
across the
There was a
street.
spot
anywhere.
though. You didn't walk through the hall
there wasn't,
smoking.
No, you couldn't go walking through the quad that way. Like there was a couple places that like off after hours because I was there after hours. I'm sure you were there also for
Yeah.
band, and there was a spot to go. Or in summer school because I had to do summer school because I was a bad kid. One of the duties
Yes.
or whatever, like she really didn't give a shit as long as you stood across the street. Like she
Okay.
could see you, but she's like, at least go across the fucking street.
Yeah.
So we would go across the street and smoke our cigarettes and then come back.
Yeah, for some
Gotcha.
reason I thought it always had to be like off campus. could
It
be
was
across the
supposed to
street,
be.
but it-
Yeah.
Right. Like they knew
It's
you
like,
were
I can
doing
see
it.
you doing it, but
I
at
can
least
see
you're
you
not
doing
When
it,
you
but
see
that's
the
you're not my
teacher
problem.
You're not in
behind
my
them, there's a
jurisdiction,
guy
so I
following
can't.
them with this look like he's about to say some shit, but
Right,
then you
but
hear these
something
kids
else
fighting
happens.
off
Yeah,
camera,
so
so he gets diverted.
That's more important than her smoking on campus. And she has pulled up.
Yeah, I would say, which allows them to ditch because she has
pulls
her
up the
bug,
bug. Like,
and
I
she
pulled
is
it up for you.
driving so bad.
Oh, just she's so free.
Let's not be discreet about ditching
She's
school
so
whatsoever. Let me just
free.
cut everybody off in traffic.
Yeah.
And she asked him if you had the choice to know when you were going to die.
Yeah, they're like out in the middle of fucking nowhere.
Yeah,
Like,
she just like
where
is
and when
driving
that
wherever.
you were gonna die. Would you want to?
and he's like, no.
Like no, because then that day would be hanging over your head like all of the fucking time. And she's
I
like,
would
I would
wanna
want to
know.
know. Of course, she
You know what
would.
this movie gives me? It's like it's not the. I feel like this movie walked so Girl Interrupted could run.
A little bit,
Like this was
A little
because
bit.
we didn't talk about mental health issues in 1995.
and this was even toned down because
Yes.
they made her.
Yeah,
a,
it was
a
gonna be
clinically.
more-
she was clinically depressed, and I'm like,
She was
no,
supposed to be
she's more than.
bipolar.
I was
But
gonna say
she
she's
is,
more than
'cause they do
clinically
talk
depressed.
about the medication.
Right,
and
right. And she
her
was
mom
supposed to
saying
be-
she's got to be on, yeah.
Right,
'Cause
and
I
that's
guess
what it
her
was supposed to
dad's
be.
brother killed himself because it runs in the family.
Is this based on a book or something?
No, this is just based on the original script.
Oh, so it was
And
like darker.
Yeah, it was darker, and that kind of explained why the dad dad was so much of a dick about it.
Because he was really worried she
Where
was going to
with
do
his
that.
brother
Denial.
killed himself because of bipolar.
Like,
and
I don't
that's
know
what
where
she
this comes
has.
from. Okay, that
And
makes
then,
more
yeah.
sense. Because no, she's just supposed to be clinically depressed.
Right.
Which,
So
like, no, she's manic right
there's
now.
more. Yeah, there's more to this. So yeah, he's like, do you know where you're going? And she's like, no. He's like, can I make a suggestion? And he takes her to this beautiful waterfall.
And she walks right up to it like she
It
did.
slips on the rocks. She pulls a
She had
Nicole.
to interview it.
Or that too. She had her mic.
Right? She's like, I'm just going in. She walks in with her man pants.
Yes.
And baby doll top. And like, he says something about like, we used to come here when we were kids.
Mm-hmm.
And like, oh, now you have a new memory of this place and you're part of my first one.
So they go back to his house and he makes a fire and some hot chocolate. And she takes her wet clothes off and puts on one of his big shirts. And then she just walks around with a wad of wet clothes. He
I
doesn't
know,
offer to
like-
put them in the dryer for her.
Nope.
She just is walking around with a wad of wet clothes.
They're interrupted by the twins when they come home.
Yes.
And he's like, well, go hide in my room.
Yes. Well,
Which is-
before he does that, when they're about to kiss, we get
Oh,
that
right.
thumb sucking move.
I know. Okay.
Ma'am.
Gross.
Little
I feel
miss.
like that was probably her idea. Too.
I'm sure it
Once again,
absolutely
all
was.
he was supposed
Improv.
to do was
It
touch
was
her
just
face, and she
whatever.
just
She
slid that
stuck to-
tongue right, or her that
She
thumb
was
right
like,
in her
you
mouth.
know what? Tom Skerritt loved this.
You don't know what? Tom Skerritt requested this. He is gonna love it. She whispered to him right before
What are
she did
you?
it.
Jim Good for
Have you ever
Tom
heard of Tom
Skerritt?
Skerritt? And he was like, "What does
Have
that
you-
mean?"
Have you ever seen Poison Ivy? I'm gonna do this one.
And
Oh
she
my
said in
God.
interviews Tom Skerritt was the best person she's had to do a love scene with because everybody else has been too creepy.
That wasn't
Excuse
creepy.
I think she's the creepy one. I think that's probably why.
I think maybe.
True. But yeah, so the twins come home. He sends her to another room, and
It's
to his room,
right? Because she's looking around at all his
Yes,
stuff, his
and
star
she
maps and all this stuff, and she sees the telescope. So of course she looks in the telescope.
right on her bedroom window. Which, not that this is an excuse. You live on a lake. You
No.
shouldn't have to have curtains. But she has not a
No.
closed window in her house. Her whole house is
No.
fucking open windows. He
I
could see her
mean,
parents arguing. He could
yes.
probably see someone in the shitter.
It's a glass house.
It is. So that night, his dad comes. So she looks
Right.
pissed, but you don't see what happens yet.
No.
It just
It's
apparently
like
she
cut
just
to-
went home. So yeah,
Right.
that night his dad comes to tell him there's a girl on the phone,
Right.
and
It's
she's
late.
She's like, "Go look through your telescope."
Right. Do
And
you
he's like,
see me?
"Oh no! I mean, let me explain." And
She's like, no, it's okay. Just go look in the telescope.
"Take a good long look,
'Cause it's the last one you'll ever
have."
Yeah,
Nuh-uh,
like-
he goes to school with you.
I know he's gonna see you tomorrow.
But
at
not
school.
naked.
Well, he hasn't seen her naked yet.
Not yet.
But he supposedly in this scene they cut it.
Oh, he
fully
was- she
naked
was-
in that before. I guess.
Oh, she gave him the
I
long
guess
look of the full
When
Monty.
she goes to drop the robe, she was.
But
fully
why?
naked in
I'm
that
glad
scene.
they cut that. That's
Yeah,
kind of
they
weird.
cut. I guess they cut a bunch of like overly sexual stuff because they wanted probably
A PG-13.
appeal to teenagers. Yeah.
And this was pretty
And it was the
tame
mid-90s
sex wise. The
too,
one
so.
sex scene is pretty tasteful.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's
it's
just a lot of
very-
makeouts.
A lot of
yeah.
deep making out.
Yeah.
Deep.
And the thumb sucking.
And the thumb
And the
sucking.
thumb sucking.
The thumb sucking is like the over the top part for
Yeah.
me. Like,
Yeah.
the sex scene's not a problem.
whoa,
it's the
too
whoa, hey, get that thumb out of your mouth, young
You don't
lady.
know where that's been.
That's disgusting.
So the next day at school, he chases her down to apologize, and she's like, "What? Like about what a pervert you are?" And he's like, "No,
you
I-"
violated me.
He's like, "I was just looking at the stars, and then one
He's
day
like,
there
that's
you
what
were."
I do, and there you were, and I was like, if you were me, wouldn't you look
And
like
she's
no?
like, "You
that was
violated
stupid."
me."
You know,
and
like,
she's like, "You saw all my things. You saw my this, my that, my toothpaste." And he's like, "I didn't see your toothpaste." And
right. Oh, what am I gonna do with
Oh. So cut to him being invited over to dinner to meet her folks.
Wow.
So you went from you think he's a stalker,
right? Or
you
a
think he's been
pervert or
spying on
whatever.
you, and he's a
to-
pervert, to come meet my mom and dad.
Well, I mean, his apology was very earnest. His
When
apology
it's
was very
valid,
good. And
you
it
live
is.
on a lake, you're looking at the stars with a telescope, you hear this girl hooping and hollering out here on her
right?
jet
Like
ski,
you
you're
saw
gonna get
my
curious.
fucking star maps. Like I'm not
And
a peeper.
He has not seen her naked. Like this
No.
wasn't anything where he was peeping on her naked. He just wanted to know
Right.
where the jet ski girl was, and he found her. And then she was just dancing in a room.
Right? Like
She
you're
was fully clothed,
fascinating.
yeah.
I'm fascinated with you.
They don't make girls like that in Seattle, apparently. That's what they say.
That is what they say. They make them in Chicago, though, apparently.
Yeah. So the dad does this weird thing where he's like, "Oh, you want something to drink, like a soda or a beer?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'll take a beer." And he's like,
Oh.
I mean, a soda.
A soda would be
Smile.
great.
And it's like, yeah, but he already said beer. So
I
whatever
know.
the test was, he
You
failed.
failed the test already.
So mom goes to get Casey, and she's like, "Keep dad off my back." And
Right.
they have a
She's
little
like, well, you know,
conversation.
I trust you, my beautiful girl. She's like filling in the no eyebrow. I don't know what she's doing.
And they go to an outdoor kegger.
Yes, like a little lake
Pier
party,
kegger or something,
whatever it is the kids do in Seattle
go
when
off
they're
alone.
rich and white and straight.
And he's showing her the stars and telling her all the constellations.
Right,
And this
which
is
is-
Castor and Pollux.
Oh,
and
we
they were
can see them right out of my back when we leave.
Oh, we
or
can?
when we go outside, we can go see them. Like Castor's dick is hanging out in my backyard all the fucking time. I put up this star map thing.
It's not a bird. It's
and it was
Castor's
like
dick.
Castor and Pollux, and I was like, oh, so like one's at one of them's head, and the other one's at his dick. I'm like, that's a weird.
And they're supposed to be lovers or twins.
They're twins. They're brothers.
But
I
she
guess there's
uses
lot
it
of
as a-
allusions to twins in this movie, maybe to reference the bipolarness.
oh,
the one
but
time
she's
she
not
said
even.
triplet.
Yeah, but
I
he's got
know,
the
but,
twin
like, he's the
siblings,
twin,
Oh,
and
yeah.
about
like
the twins,
the-
maybe
maybe.
twin flame. Who knows?
Oh,
Yeah, it could be
you
that
find
too.
your twin flame. They would have joined that cult fully if it had exist.
So they finally have their first kiss, and it's like a kiss.
Oh, it's a kiss.
It's a pretty good looking kiss. Like, you know, for a teenage
lip spittle though.
no
which is
spittle, no
nice.
spit
It's dry.
strings. You don't see any tongue. Like the mouths are opening, but it's not like where you're like, whoa.
Acting.
Yeah.
Right.
Like it's
like
probably
Love
a
Island
disgusting.
style?
It doesn't
no.
like sound wet.
No,
which
it
I
doesn't
don't-
sound like
I
stirring
don't
macaroni.
appreciate that.
It's totally
Like 90210 is like the biggest fucking offender when it
Oh,
comes
yeah?
to like wet kissing
sound.
noises. Like I don't want to hear that.
no.
Ooh.
No.
The
Ooh.
Foley work for that.
Gross. I don't want to take a job
just a
away from a
dog licking
Foley
his butt.
artist. Right? It's what it sounds like.
So the next day at school, it's SAT time.
Right. He's taking
So
his
he's in there very
SATs.
seriously because you get the sense from all the stuff you know about him so far.
Right.
He was on his way to college.
He's a straight arrow,
Yeah.
man. He's like he's a good kid.
And then here she come, screaming outside the
Yelling.
SAT classroom window, jumping up and down, getting the attention of the librarian who's over there like, what the fuck?
The
Pushing
fuck
her
is your
cart
deal?
through the hall.
And
then
he doesn't see her.
he doesn't see
so
her.
she pulls the fire alarm.
And all the kids get sent outside, and she's out there waiting. And he's like, did you forget it's the SATs today?
Right. And she's like, no, but there's this author that's doing a signing and I really want to meet her. She's so beautiful. And let's just go. And
He's like, what are you, nuts? We're in the middle of the SATs.
Right. Like, this is important. This is my future. Like, I need to be here for this. She's like, well, I don't know.
And he's like, you're not the center of the universe. And she's like, I'm sometimes.
Sometimes I am.
Aren't we like Castor and Pollock? And she's like, Pollock.
What is she? Yeah, she does. She says like
Pollock. And he's
Casper
like,
and
Pollock.
Pollock.
Aren't we Jackson Pollock?
Yeah.
Yes.
She's
We're a
like,
mess.
Fine, I'll go by myself.
Right. Like, whatever. He's like, this isn't cool. Like,
No, so red flag. He's seen the first. This is really his first red flag
Right,
that he
of
saw as anything negative.
sure that she would have done. And he figures that if he just tells her straight up, like,
Like,
look,
whoa, don't
like,
do that.
Yeah, it's kind of a problem. Don't do that.
So that night he lies in bed, shirtless again, throwing his ball against the wall and,
And
catching
this
it.
song by 7 Year Bitch is about domestic abuse. I don't know why they would have used it. Like, I guess like, you move away, but not too far.
Well,
But
he
this
looks
song is
across and sees her with her. She's rocking back and forth.
Oh, because she's in
and her parents
trouble
are freaking out
for
because she got in
pulling
trouble
the
for pulling the fire alarm. Because of
Like,
course the librarian saw her.
right, and she goes and tells on her that it was her over there that pulls the fire alarm. So she gets in trouble. It's like, no.
And she
goes
runs to her
running.
room. She's throwing shit around and breaking it. And her dad's
Right.
calling somebody. And she runs out to her balcony
And
climbs
runs
down
out
to the lawn, dives
dock
into
and
the
dives
lake. And
into
he's
the
like,
lake, and he's like, oh fuck.
so he
Jumps
he wasn't
right out.
shirtless because he gets shirtless right now to
he
jump
takes
into the
shirt
lake.
off. You know what? He put a shirt on just to pull a shirt
So that he
off
could take it off
so
again.
he could Baywatch his way out to the
Yes,
lake.
that's exactly what happened. So yes, they meet in the middle and embrace.
Oh man.
And they run back to his house, and she's like, "They told me
That's
you're
so-
a bad influence."
Really?
He didn't do nothing.
Really?
They're sending me to a boarding school. Like, you're telling me she didn't do this in every place you ever lived?
Okay. That's what I'm saying is this is the shit that she's telling him. Like, I don't know. Like, no one's going to send you to a fucking boarding school.
So
They're
they
trying
were just going to
you
send her to get some
adopt
help.
her.
Yeah, exactly. So she's like, "Oh, I know what I did was stupid. I just wanted to be with you." And he wraps them both up in his blanket. She's like, I'm so scared I do these things.
And like it doesn't mean I don't care. It means like I care too much.
Yes. And so he's like, I understand. And he holds her.
Right.
And they knock over this box of photos, and one is him and his mom.
Right.
And he tells her she left when I was 9.
She just left.
Just left.
She didn't pick
with
me up
with
from
like
school.
baby twins.
Yeah,
and a
didn't-
9-year-old.
She didn't pick him up from school.
Yeah.
And when he got back, there was neighbors with his
twins, the
twin
babies. Yeah.
But he doesn't say that his dad was there.
No. And she tries to tell him your mom just didn't love your dad, not you guys. But then later his dad makes sure to remind him that no, she left all of us. Like, damn, dude. I think she left for a reason, but she should have taken them kids.
I want the backstory on that. I want a
Right?
little bit more.
I need because that's all you get.
Was she also bipolar or something? And
Yeah,
she
I don't
fucking
know.
Took off.
Doesn't
and now
ever say.
He's having some sort of like thing about his
Mommy
mom.
issues.
Yeah.
So yeah, he puts the pics away and it's tarps off for Drew. And our tasteful
Right.
sex scene
They
commences.
get under those blankets and they start
So
snuggling
you see
nude.
skin, but you see no booty,
Oh, no.
no boobies,
No.
like a little leg, little
No.
shoulder.
I'm surprised he lasted that long because that was his first time.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
And before we find out about the adventure they're going to go on,
Oh,
it is
yes.
time to take a break.
That's perfect.
We'll be right back. And we're back.
We are back.
So the next day he calls her and she's
Yes.
sitting there with her parents and she's like, it's not a good time. I got
Yes.
suspended.
For pulling the fire alarm. Like this pulling the fire alarm becomes such a thing.
Yeah.
This is what
Is the
does
catalyst.
it.
Yeah.
This is the catalyst. It's her pulling the fire alarm.
Is now she needs to be hospitalized.
Yes.
So her dad takes the phone from her and is like, look, it's not a good idea for you to see her anymore. She's
Don't
grounded.
call
Don't call
her
her
again. Yeah, she's grounded until further notice.
So that night it rains. He can't see her through his telescope.
Oh, they're
It's all
kept
dark.
apart.
And the next day he drives over to the house, and that's where Marilyn from Northern Exposure
Yes.
is out there watering the plants.
She's like, I don't know. She went to the hospital. And he's like, whoa, what hospital? Like, where is she? Like, I don't know.
Yeah. So cut to her parents talking to a doctor, asking about any family history of psychiatric illness, which they must
Right.
have been where you were going to learn about
That
the
his
uncle
family did,
that
but
you
he
don't
was
talk
like, no,
about.
I don't know what she does this for attention.
She does this to get back
to
at
get
us.
back at
It's
us.
not the first
she thinks
time.
we're trying to control her, and no matter where we take her, this shit happens over and over and over again.
And the mom's like, it's not that simple, Richard.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. We've tried everything. Maybe a hospital will scare some sense into her. So he doesn't
Right,
want her to
he
get
wants to
treatment.
scare her
he wants
straight.
to scare her.
Oh,
Just
yeah,
so
'cause
we're
that
clear.
works with mental
And the
illness.
I
doctor's
know.
like, she's already terrified.
Well,
Like, we
he's
don't
in
want to scare
denial.
her.
Well, because they have her in a back room with the hospital gown and the
She's all
restraints.
restrained for what? Pulling the fire alarm?
You know what? I had an opportunity to steal those things from a hospital, and I wish I would have
You
just
should
fucking
have.
done it. I wish I would have just done it. It was when I had gone with Jeremy.
Oh, you
one
found some
time.
in there.
And I wasn't in a official capacity, so I was looking through the drawers like I do. And I was like, oh shit, they got restraints in here. I should fucking take them. And then I was like, no, I'm
Chickened
not
out.
gonna do that.
So yeah, Matt sneaks in saying he's her brother.
Right. And like the nurse comes to tell.
Yeah, the mom is like, she goes over because he tells the
Like,
mom
she's
like her
like,
brother's
oh.
here, and she's like, no.
Like she doesn't have a brother. It's that boy. So now the mom comes out. She's like, you, dad, sit down.
Yeah, she
I
tells
need to
him
get in here.
She tried to kill herself. She took an overdose, and he's like,
Right.
"Well, I want to see her," and she's like, "No, not a good
it's
idea."
Like it's a confusing time right now. Like you need to back the fuck off.
so he follows a nurse who's taking her stuff to her room, and
He
she's all
sees that
strapped
she's
down.
carrying a baggie with her name
Yes.
emblazoned across
Yes.
the side. Thankfully,
Casey Roberts.
Casey Roberts medication, a full baggie full of medication.
I think it was her personal
She's
effects also.
wacky.
Yeah, they had some of her other stuff though too.
I feel like
think.
it was just a bag of pills.
It was a whole bunch of flannels.
It was
Yes.
some flannel, some pills.
Oh, and I guess, wait, is this where he breaks her out?
No,
No,
this is
not
so
yet.
she's like still all strapped up, and she's like, I don't want you to see me
Right.
like this. And I fought with my dad, and I took some pills to sleep, and I didn't mean to do it.
right.
And he's like, gives her a little forehead kiss.
Oh, it's so sweet.
I'm not supposed to be here. I gotta go.
Right, but I'm gonna come see you. Like I'm not leaving forever.
And so he goes home, and there's his dad working on his chunky laptop.
Oh
them
man, it's like a
chunky laptops?
brick.
And he's like, where the hell have you been?
Right,
You were supposed to pick the twins up from the pool and you didn't show up for the SATs. And he just like goes and gets his crunch berries casually and a Coke and sits down in front of the TV.
He's like, you know what, Dad?
My friend is in trouble. And he's like, yeah, I know all about her.
Right, your little friend. Like,
You don't
she's
know anything.
Trouble.
You have responsibilities here.
I know. You're a parent here.
Yeah, he's
child.
like, it's my life. No, it's our
Our
life. And and Matt says something about mom leaving because of you. And he's like, oh,
She
no.
left all of us.
She left all of us, young man. So the twins wake up. Why are you fighting? And Matt puts them back to bed.
Like, yeah, he goes again to be a parent to these children.
Yes.
Like, it's not right.
No.
What has happened in his family.
No.
Like, there's got to be some more of a backstory about how his mom was also
What was the deal?
mentally
Yeah.
unwell because she's out there somewhere. Like, I thought,
That she
I meant
died or something?
Yeah.
They cut this out of the film. So at one point when they go on their trip,
Yeah.
they end up going to New Mexico because of the photo of his mom.
Oh.
They go to her house. He walks up,
oh,
sees her in the backyard with a whole other family,
Oh.
and just turns around and walks away.
Wow.
She kind of chases after him. But I guess they cut that from the movie because they were like, yeah, that's too much mixed in with, let's focus on the
I
love
mean, yeah,
story.
if they were going to do it where she had another family, sure. But if they
Yeah.
found her in a hospital,
Right.
I
If
feel
you
like that
tie it
would have
in
been,
somehow,
yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe that was just too much trauma. I don't know.
I mean, the whole thing is traumatic. Why not?
Yeah.
Just fucking pile it on.
But
I'm
yeah,
already
there's a lot of
crying.
random stuff in it that doesn't make any sense.
Because that
Like,
doesn't make any fucking sense.
Yeah.
Like, I would hate her ass for that shit.
But if you tied it into she had mental illness and that's why
Right,
she
then
left,
that would make sense. Oh, come on.
So he takes his little telescope down.
Oh,
And the next day, he goes to visit, and the orderly's like, oh, I'm so glad to see you. She's feeling
Right.
pretty low. And so he goes up to her, hey, crazy girl.
yes. and,
How sensitive.
Snuggles in there. Oh, but it's cute, though, because, you know, she knows how he means it.
Right. So, yeah, she's sitting in the common room on the couch, and he goes and holds her and gives her more forehead kisses.
Oh, it's so sweet. Now there's, like, kind of chaos in this.
Right. All the legitimately
day room.
mentally ill people in this room are getting agitated. They're
Right. Like, one of them is agitated, and it's agitating
Yeah.
other patients. And he's looking around. He's seeing what's going
happening.
on in here. And there's, like, the staff-only door that comes on, and it buzzes, but only for while the door is open.
So he walks over to the foosball table
Which
by
is
this
right
door
next to the door.
and pretends like, hey, like, let's go play a game, like
Right.
a foosball.
She's like, oh, shit. Okay.
But they
so she
wait
gets up.
for the door.
Well, they wait for the ruckus.
You're right.
They wait for the ruckus. You always got to wait for the ruckus.
And
then
while
once
the ruckus is
arises,
happening, yes.
And before you could describe the ruckus, you
just
sneak
leave.
out the door.
Yes.
Absolutely.
So they escape on the road.
and she's wearing his clothes. He was wearing an extra pair of clothes when he
Oh,
okay.
That's
to
why he
bust
looked
her
all
out.
puffy.
So she wasn't
Yeah.
in like hospital gown. She was just in pajamas. She was just in pajamas.
And so they get on the road and he's like, do you think I'm crazy? And she's like, you're asking me?
Right?
And she's like, starts immediately climbing into his lap while
I
he's
know,
driving, trying to kiss him, like
smooch it,
so
whatever.
dangerous.
Oh, it's so cute.
And the kids are at home, the twins, watching Bill Nye, the Science Guy.
Boo, 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 boo. Oh, yeah. Not my science guy, but
No, but
I
still.
do love me some Bill Nye.
And his dad's out there talking to Casey's
The
parents.
Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Yeah. He's out there talking to Casey's parents about him breaking her out of the hospital.
Right. He's like, I don't know. I don't know what he's up to. I don't know what his fucking problem is.
And Matt calls home from a payphone and the little girl twin answers.
Thankfully, the smart one answers.
Back-to-back payphone movies.
Oh, yes.
That's our connecting factor.
yes. Oh, well, we're going to do
Payphones.
this. We're going to do this.
We're going to try to keep
We're gonna
payphones
do
throughout
this.
the month.
Oh,
We'll see.
fuck. I bet you there's a payphone
We
in
might.
the next
We
one.
might.
It's only, what year was that? I don't know. We'll
I
talk
don't
about it
remember.
later.
So yeah, he hangs up. He tells her he's okay. Tell Dad I'm okay.
And that fucking little narc boy is
the
like,
little boy,
Dad, it's Matt. It's Matt.
So he comes
So
running
they
in,
come
but he
rushing
hangs
in.
up.
All of them do, but before an adult can get to the phone, he's done. He's out.
So Drew is gone, or Drew.
It
Casey's
is
gone
Drew.
over to a shop and gotten herself some new clothes.
Yes.
And they hop in the car, and she sits like on the edge of the
Oh, she's always
convertible
like
truck, and she's doing like the
always like a
Titanic
hood
wind
ornament.
lean. Yes.
She's always a hood ornament. She's always an ornamental. She's just doing that.
She's
shit.
like on the roll cage bar on the back of the
Yes.
truck, like wind in her hair, just
Why not?
arms out.
She's so free.
And that night they park in the spooky woods.
Oh my god,
and
they
sleep
camp
on the
out
dirty
under
ground.
the stars
Yes, they do.
with spiders.
when
and
you have
skunks.
an open back Jeep,
you could sleep.
you
in
could
there.
sleep in there. You don't have to get
That's
on the
what
ground.
I was thinking.
You don't have
You're
to be on the
both
ground."
small. You're actors.
Right. And he's talking about his dad's credit card will be shut off
108
soon.
pounds.
I know. Yeah,
Probably.
all 108 between the two of them. They're minuscule. But yeah, like he's
He's like, we need
he
a
has
plan.
His dad's credit card.
Yeah. And she's like, here's the plan. The next song that comes on, if it's
Oh,
Western,
yes.
we go north. If it's rock, we go south.
Yes.
So she scrolls to the
So
radio,
it's
south.
Western.
If the next song is a girl, we go west. A boy, we go east.
And shit's a
That's it. Southwest. Mexico. So he's like, all right. And they fall asleep.
They're
in
gonna
each
drive
other's
all the way
arms.
down about because gas is cheap apparently.
Right. And she's like, this is forever, isn't it? And he's like, yes, this is forever. Oh, I remember being 17.
I know.
And knowing someone for 2 weeks.
Oh man,
Or a week
when
even.
it's intense.
Yeah.
When it's intense, when you've got mental illness.
And the next morning he wakes up to her doing circles in the dirt
She's
in his
already
car.
up. Woo! Let's go to Mexico.
And he finds this charming.
Of course,
He's
he
got a little
loves it
smile.
because she's a manic pixie dream girl.
And they hit the road to the tune of Stutter by Elastica. And we get our road trip montage.
Yes.
Mushy Mushy, Young
Yes.
Love, whatever, all the different
Who wouldn't
places they
want
go.
it? Oh, the places you'll go.
And then he's driving on this really curvy road and she's like, do you trust me?
Well, she's starting to get like
Yes, she's getting
starting
more.
to get a little twitchy. She's
Yeah.
getting a little twitchy.
She
like,
hasn't had her medication in at least a
Right.
few days now.
Right. So she's like, did you ever play the trust game?
He's like, yeah, I've played a trust game.
But the kids stepped back and I never played
Yeah.
it again or whatever. She's like, well, we're going to play Do You Trust Me? We're going to play the trust game. And she covers his eyes.
on this windy fucking road.
Right?
And he's like, what are you doing?
Like, this is
Please
so
stop.
dangerous. And she's like, no, trust me. So she's directing him.
And not only directing him, but around a semi
They
on a
pass-
2-lane road, almost running head on into another car.
Amazing.
And
She's
the
like,
truck
"Look
driver
at what we
sees them
did."
driving past with his eyes covered and is
And
just
like,
like, what
honk,
the
honk,
fuck?
honk, honk.
So he almost crashes into a log truck and ends up running into a
Well,
retaining barrier.
Unrelated to his eyes being covered. She has uncovered his eyes. They're
Yes.
celebrating whatever. He's not paying attention. He almost runs into a log truck, goes off the road,
And runs into like a tractor.
and busts the axle.
And he's all pissed, of course. And she's like, it's only a fucking car. And he's like, yeah, a useless car? Like, what are we supposed
I
to
know.
do?
We're like 4,000 miles from home.
And she's like, tap our heels 3 times.
Bitch.
So cut to sitting on the side of the road with their belongings, waiting for a passerby. And he picks a little flower out of the grass and hands it to her. And he says it's a forgiveness flower.
And she eats it because she's Drew Barrymore.
So he plucks another one and he eats it because he just wants to show her.
That he's
I
also
accept your
weird.
weirdness. Yes.
So when he says it's a forgiveness flower, is that what he says?
She
Forgiveness
says-
flower.
Yeah.
No,
There-
he
Or no,
tells
he
her
tells
that.
her,
Yeah.
forgiveness
There
flower.
was a scene with a chick that was driving a big rig that gave them a lift earlier in the movie that they cut out, and she had like a southern accent and a bunch of flower tattoos.
Oh,
You can guess whose influence that was.
I see.
And so then she's naming all the different flowers and what they stand for and what they mean.
Oh,
Gotcha.
So that's
okay.
why that seems so random why he's using that accent.
I was
Is that
just in
how
love
she
with
was
it.
talking?
I was
Yeah.
just in love with it. I was ready to hit the road with anybody
And go eat
and
wildflowers
just
on the side
go
of the
eat
road.
wildflowers and hitchhike and fucking have a gun probably and like wear
Right.
striped socks and a beautiful little slip dress. That's all I wanted to do. I wanted to pluck my eyebrows and cry just enough that my eyeliner would run and it would be like so beautiful.
Yeah, absolutely.
I just want to wear some flannel.
I wonder how they get the makeup to do it just right for scenes like that. They just spray her in
They
the face
just
with some water after
you know
they
what?
put a bunch
I got
of,
one of those
mascara on.
The mister,
I got a little plant mister. I bet you that would work.
probably. So here comes a car. She's like, hide, hide, hide. So here comes this station wagon with Liev Schreiber.
Yes.
Where are you heading? South. Your lucky day.
Yep.
So she runs to grab her stuff, and he goes to the passenger seat to
He's,
clear
like,
off all his
clearing
little
all the
sales
stuff
guy
and-
stuff. And here she comes with a boy, and he's like, oh.
Oh no.
And so she sits in the front, and Matt sleeps in the back.
And he starts getting frisky.
He's like, oh, you want a cigarette? And then he like puts his hand on her knee.
Well, they're playing music on the radio that is in no way playing out in the middle of fucking nowhere.
Right. And he starts moving that hand up her thigh.
Like
and
all the way up.
And I thought she was going to put the cigarette out on his hand.
No.
Oh, no. She
His
puts it out on his
face.
face, and he almost crashes.
Right.
He brakes hard, gets out of the car holding his face, and she opens the door.
Get the fuck out of the
Kicks him out of
car.
the car, and Matt has no idea what's going on.
He's
He
like,
was
"Whoa."
asleep. So
What
he
the
wakes
fuck?
up out of a dead sleep
Well,
and is
he
wrestling
sees
this man.
That this guy gets up and like throws Casey out of this car. And
Right.
He's like, whoa, what the fuck? So he gets up, he's fighting him. They're fighting each other, and he's like, Casey, get in the car.
So she gets in and starts the car, and Matt gives him a couple of nut shots and runs back to the car.
Nut shots.
And they cut out a bunch of like horribleness. With
Oh,
him
really?
earlier,
Like-
I guess to make it not as like he was like really
Like, well, that was
racist
enough.
and sexist
Oh.
and disgusting and rapey, and they were
Gross.
like, yeah.
Mr. Shriver.
All we needed was the hand on
Yeah,
the thigh.
that was
Yeah,
enough.
that was
that was
plenty.
enough. That was worth the
To
That's what
insinuate,
you get
yeah.
a cigarette in the face for.
So-
Although she was like all like, yeah, higher.
And then she backs down the road and stops, and she like is gonna run this
She's
man
gonna
down.
run him down. He's like, whoa, what the fuck? Again, he was taking a nap,
yes, and this wakes up to whatever this is.
and now we're gonna do vehicular homicides.
So yeah, the guy jumps out of the way, and she's just repeating, "It'll be okay. It'll all be okay. It'll be
Everything's
okay."
gonna
And
be
he's
okay.
like,
He's like,
"Uh-oh,
whoa.
I might have bitten off more than I can chew."
Oh no!
So they pull over somewhere, and he throws all this guy's fucking
They
salesman
throw
shit
all
in the
the shit
creek.
into a creek.
Steal
They're
his money.
pulling the sticker off the car. She sees that there's a gun.
And she just shuts it. She doesn't say to
Nope.
him that there's a gun in
She
here.
doesn't tell him nothing about that, but she hands him the munties.
So they go park somewhere, and she steals some plates off another car while he calls home again from a payphone. And
Right,
here
his
the
dad's
dishes
like-
are overflowing. Dad is struggling.
He's very much struggling, but he's also like, look, she's sick.
She needs psychiatric help, and you need to bring
can't,
her
like,
back.
You cannot help her. You need
He's
to
like,
bring
no,
her back.
no,
He's
we're
like, no,
fine.
we're fine.
We're going to go find a fucking super shitty apartment on the border of Mexico or wherever they are. They're on their way to Mexico, so I don't know where they are exactly
Who
at
knows
this point.
where the fuck they are? That apartment up that stairs and whatever reminded me of that tiny little apartment that we lived in.
Yeah.
That was $650. a
Only
month.
yours had walls in it and stuff.
Well, it had walls in it and stuff, but like that staircase
Yeah.
reminded me. Like there was less children. There was not like a bunch of kids and tire fires
Right.
out front, but that staircase reminded me.
So they light lots of candles, super dangerous.
All of the candles in
And
this
go to
like
sleep in this
musty,
shithole.
dusty
They get
fucking
all
place.
of the candles.
I don't know. They were just there, I
had the
guess.
money.
I know.
Well, no, they had
I-
the money out of the guy's wallet.
Yeah, well, they stole the
Oh, yeah.
money. They're not thinking.
They
We're
got
not
the
thinking
essentials.
long-term.
They got
I
5
wonder
million
what this
candles.
cost. She was like a week in advance, and he just like
Oh, in 1995, wherever they were,
in shithole wherever.
$100 max probably for a
Right?
week. Yeah,
2
$20
weeks?
a night.
2 weeks,
Yeah,
$200, $250.
something like that. So she's talking about, you were saying your brother's name in your sleep. And
Yeah.
he's like, what? He's a dork. And she's like, are you a dork? I've taken
Right.
you away from your family. You should leave me as
forever
punishment.
as punishment for
And
what I've done to you.
You've done everything for me.
Oh my God.
What has she done for you besides
Giving you a boner?
wetting your whistle?
What?
Like,
When she hasn't even wet yet. Oh no.
No, she did back
did
in,
already.
but
They
who
did
knows?
already.
And probably in the woods also that night.
Well, probably so like 3 or 4 times max.
Yeah.
Well, she
Before
sucked
they
his
have
thumb.
taken to the road.
She did suck his thumb. Suck his thumb. Wow. Okay.
Fuck his thumb.
I'm not even
Not even
drinking.
drinking.
Nope.
Right? You're sober.
And then he takes his telescope to a pawn shop to trade
gets
for cash, $100.
$100.
And he takes that cash, and while she is about to lose her mind, sitting in the street, getting bombarded
Oh,
by
I know.
sights and
Like,
sounds.
Her fucking, it's getting real.
It was a
noisy
really
in her
good
mind
the
now.
way they shot this of
Yes.
showing the progression of the noise in her head,
Yes.
or like what she can't shut out anymore.
Yes.
And
Overstimulation.
yeah, and so he goes to buy her this butterfly dress, and at first you don't even get to see him like give it to her. I feel like there's
No.
probably another scene cut out right here where he
Right, where
actually
he actually
showed back
gives her
up with
the
the dress, where she was probably freaking the fuck out. And instead, it cuts to the
cuts-
middle of the night.
Right. And she is.
Where did she get all
pasting-
these magazines?
Were they in the apartment?
She has so many magazines with pictures of eyes, and
I
she
feel
I
like
guess
they
one
were
pair of
doing-
those eyes is from one of her photo shoots. In
Oh,
the
of
bet you
course.
it was,
There were
'cause
so
she
many.
was
How
in
could it
so
not
many
be?
magazines at that point. She was in like every.
I don't know where she got glue. I don't know where she got 100 magazines.
She's
But
just
in the
licking the
middle
back
of the
and
night, she has plastered before he hears
Right.
it like 3 walls full
Yes,
of eyes.
she is like it's full.
And he wakes
It
up
looks like my bedroom when I was
oh
15.
yeah.
He's
And
like,
she's
wow.
oh, I did that wall and that wall, and I'm almost done here. They're
This
for
is
our
for our
protection.
protection. And
You do
she's-
some.
Right. And she's like, why aren't you helping me?
And I
Like,
just wrote,
why are you helping
I just
me.
wrote, he is like, oh no, I miscalculated.
Yes.
Abort
Yes.
mission.
Right. Oh no. I
She's
need
like, why
to
aren't
call.
you helping me? Why is this happening
I
to
need
me?
an adult.
So the next day, now she's in her brand new butterfly dress, and he's taking her to a restaurant. He's like, I
they've
figured
gone
out what
on
we're
a
gonna
date.
do.
This is another one. Let's go on a date.
Yeah, and they're still heading to Mexico, but now she's starting to lose it again because this is a noisy ass fucking place, and she's getting a little
Right, like,
hysterical. She's having some
exactly.
childhood memories.
She tells him about like they went to a restaurant like this and I wanted a burger and they didn't serve burgers. So my mom made a burger and I'm like, mom always knew how to do that. But my dad and like, oh, yeah. And he like, I got to go to the bathroom. Where's the bathroom? Like she can't get a lighter.
She
Her lighter
excuses
doesn't
herself
work.
to the bathroom, and he immediately sees this older lady come out all distressed, like looking
Right,
behind her, like
from
what
the beaded
fuck?
curtain. And he's like, uh-oh.
And he goes in there and finds
Sticking
her.
eyeballs on the wall.
Finds her on her knees, dress on the floor, and
Taking
just her
the-
slip,
just the
banging on the
slip.
wall. He grabs her and holds her and carries her back
Carries her like a baby.
out in her olive oil boots with her stripy socks.
Oh my God.
She's
Did
dressed
you
like
not?
Courtney Love.
Did you
This is
not?
hard.
And
mine.
he takes her home, puts her to bed, and he
Right.
sneaks out in the morning in his socks. Sir,
With
either
his
put
shirt
your
open.
shoes on or take your socks off. Why are you walking outside in your
know.
socks?
I know, but he's got his shirt open. That's
Yeah.
the important part.
To the phone booth.
Right. And he calls.
He calls
Mrs.
her mom,
Roberts.
and she wakes up and comes to the balcony and hears him on the phone with her
He's
mom.
like,
he goes, something is wrong with her, isn't
right.
it? She's like, yes.
you need to get her back here. She's clinically depressed.
And I wrote, I think it might be more than that.
It is supposed to be more than that, but she needs to be regular. He's like, you're just going to lock her up again. She's like, no.
It's not going to be like that.
We're not going to
We're
do
gonna
that.
work
Like, I want you to be
together.
a part of this. Like, you just, like, something happened, right? Like,
Yes, you're calling for a reason.
You're calling
scared.
because you're scared. Like something happened. This isn't going to be the last time it happens. It's going to get worse. And she sees that he's talking to them.
And she goes all upset back to bed and
Right,
doesn't hear
but
him say,
I'm not going to do
no,
it.
I'm
and
not going to do that.
hangs up on them. And he goes up and he lays down. She's pretending to be asleep. He goes to sleep. She gets up and bails.
Yes, steals the stolen wagon.
Yes.
And he
steals
wakes-
again the
it-
stolen wagon.
And he wakes up and hears her, but doesn't get out fast enough. So he steals another truck
Right. That's just out there.
and he chases her and finds that car in the sand by the side of the
and
road.
this white sands, wherever this white sands is.
And he follows her footprints through the sand and finds her. And she's
Out
like,
there with
you
a
know what?
gun.
I'm not scared. And she has this gun that she shoots at his feet.
I know. And he's like, oh, okay, great.
And he's
That's
like, why? She's like, why did you call them? And he's like, I didn't fucking tell him
They
anything.
don't know where we are. Like, I didn't tell them anything. Like, it's not going to be like that. I don't want you to be taken away. I'm doing all of this because I don't want that to happen to you. And I'm here now.
So now she's like, look, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for everything I've ever done. I don't want to be sick anymore or live like this. They're going
Right.
to lock me up. And he's like, no, everything's going to be okay. So she like puts a gun to her head.
And he tackles
her down the sand dune.
Oh my God.
She shoots it off and then she puts it in her mouth. It's so visceral. I'm like, oh
I
my
know.
God.
And he's like, you know what? That's great.
Go
You
ahead and
shoot
kill me while
too.
you're at it.
And she was like,
what are you
oh,
waiting
word?
for? Yeah.
He's
And
like, oh, fuck.
she cocks the fucking gun and everything. And he's
She
like,
just might.
and when she drops it, he goes to her and holds her. This is the most
man.
understanding 17-year-old boy.
I know. Well, because he's like an adult.
Yeah, that's
Yes,
true.
they
He's
take care
already
of
used to
everyone.
being a
It's
parent.
life.
Yeah. So cut to a taxi bringing them to the hospital in his and hers plaid. 'cause it's
Yes,
Seattle.
they're wearing matching outfits that they have gone back and they just go straight to the goddamn hospital. He's like, you know what?
Her dad starts to walk over and the mom's like,
Nope.
no,
Nope.
I'm going to handle this.
You just stay right the fuck. They're both in trench coats.
Yes,
It's
the
all
parents.
very like Law and Order,
Dum dum.
SVU.
I thought in this scene the dad really looked like what's his name from Breaking Bad.
Oh, Bryan Cranston.
Yeah.
I didn't even notice.
What does he say? I'm in the darkness or something like that.
I don't.
I
know.
never watched
I
that
never
show.
did either. I've only
But
seen
yeah,
like
he looks very like creepy.
I've only ever seen like one episode, and I've seen it twice.
I've-
Like every
same.
time I have walked into
Same.
the episode, because my husband watched it, and every
Same.
time I walked in there, they were shooting a kid, and I was like, I don't.
I don't need to watch this.
I'm like, I've watched a lot of shit, but I'm not gonna do it now.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
not gonna do it now. Sorry, I know it's great. I love Bryan Cranston. I'm not gonna watch the
No,
show. I'm not
same.
gonna do it. Sorry.
So they say goodbye. They hug
Just
and
watch
they
Malcolm in the Middle. It's
kiss.
the same.
And she walks in alone to the hospital. He takes his duffel bag and goes
It just
home.
walks the fuck home.
And just stands at his little lakeside window and thinks about all the hazy good times he had with her wild ass.
A little montage, a little Christy McCall.
And the ending is she
Aw,
writes him a
hippie.
letter. They move
I
back
know.
to Chicago.
Yes, or at least she goes
she
back
did.
to Chicago. I don't know if her folks do, but she goes back to Chicago.
And she writes him a letter about she's proud of what they went through, and he has her heart, or he is her heart.
well,
and then
like
the
it
end.
gets me through the day, that and you in my heart.
Yeah, the end. So
The end. His future is
lives.
probably ruined.
Do-do-do-do-do.
yeah,
Ah!
but yeah, that's why I was like, I immediately texted Tessa. Oh, now I remember why I only watched
Yes.
this once. It's kind of sad.
Yeah.
It is
Like, there's
kind of
not
sad,
really
but
any
like the
fun-
music, the
the
fashion,
music,
I
the fashion,
thought
yeah.
she like died at the end, but
well,
No.
and
didn't,
at that
so-
time, I know, like she
but
gets
the
help.
love died.
Well, did it though? Because
No,
it kind
I-
of leaves it open.
They became
like
pen
maybe
pals. Maybe
they were
later
pen
in
pals
college.
for
Which I
a
mean,
while.
based on his codependence issues, is probably for the best.
I bet you anything, like he would go just to Chicago. I mean, like his future is ruined. He missed the makeup SATs.
Oh, I thought the way it shows is like he's at college when he. Gets
I think
her
they're
letter.
both supposed to be. I think he got the letter at college. I think. Is what he
Oh,
said.
okay.
Okay.
But it was probably a lesser college because
He didn't get to go to the good school because he fucked up the SATs.
what's
Didn't keep up
what's
with
a
his
college
rowboats.
that has the rowing
Oh, that's like Ivy
Yale.
League schools. Yeah.
and Harvard? Do they not?
think
Yale
so.
and Yale and the
I
Harvard.
think it's all the Ivy
What
Leagues.
was the Skulls? Was that Yale?
I don't know.
Is
Some
that
place that has
Harvard?
fall. I don't know.
Yale. The Skulls.
Or is that Harvard?
I seen that movie. That's a good one.
So for me, this doomed me to dress exactly like
yes,
Drew
it
Barrymore in
ma-
this movie.
I'm saying when I say I made it my entire life, I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. But in my defense, I was 14.
Right?
So
yeah. All right, so let's read the couple of anniversary messages that managed
Yes,
to come
again,
in
happy
before.
anniversary.
years.
5 years. Could you imagine?
I know, it's crazy.
Could you imagine?
So this one is from the Pint Pop podcast from John. It says, I don't recall the phone number, so I'll leave a message here. Mayhem was awesome, and you guys are the absolute best at theme months. Always fun and funny, informative, and a good listen. If you haven't done a slasher theme month and that fits in your parameters, I would love to hear you guys talk some horror. Anyway, keep up the awesome work. I appreciate you guys. And I told him, we don't have slasher specifically,
So
but
much horror though.
every October.
Oh, I mean,
and
There's how
even
many
throughout
episodes?
the
I
year.
could
280?
suggest. I could suggest.
260.
260. You can
Yeah.
go back through and
I could suggest.
Yeah. And then, back to the other. That was in one place. This one's in another
Back
place.
to the middle.
All right, we've got a voicemail.
100%.
Pure love.
Hi, it's Joe Corey, the writer of the 80s teen flick books, and wishing you guys a happy 5th anniversary of the Doom Generation podcast. I've been enjoying it for a while now, and I'm so happy you've been doing it, and congratulations and good luck on the new places and another 5 years. Thanks. Bye.
Thank you, Joe.
Thank you.
And we have a text message from Double N Ken. Congrats on 5 years of hilarious antics. That's for calling Kens.
Okay, I was like, you called him something else.
Well,
That's
'cause
for
he
calling
spells
Kens.
his Ken with
I
two
know,
N's.
That's
but
what he goes by when it's not Christmas
Yeah.
time.
no, he's for calling
For
Kens
calling
all
Kens
the time.
forever.
Congrats
Don't
on
confuse
5
me.
years of hilarious antics and dooming new folks with your old love of movies and TV. Looking forward to as many more as you're willing to do.
Hey,
Thanks
you know
for
what?
for not putting any
Thanks for
pressure
being-
on us,
Thanks
honestly.
for being realistic, Ken. We love you.
And I'm trying to think. I think that might be all because, like I said, I feel like we barely put out a call on the
know.
episode that came out right now.
It was a
because
busy
we're recording
time.
as
It
this
was
is
a busy
happening.
time leading up to all of this shit. We're only one episode ahead, so
Hey,
we're
anniversary month. You can keep sending them.
exactly.
Right? Yeah,
we
we'll
still
play them
can.
all month long.
We'll
Keep
do
sending
it.
us some messages.
Don't stop.
And also, I'm hoping, as today is the 5-year anniversary, that today will be the day that we announce the big new Patreon shift.
Yes.
Ooh.
I would like to have that sorted and out that day, just as that's what
would
we're
be
doing to celebrate
beautiful.
the 5 years, is we're going to
Let's do
reorganize
it.
our Patreon. So if you are an existing Patreon, we may be making some slight changes to the tiers. Maybe making some slight changes to the pricing and what's available at each tier. So we will put out a thing on that day that explains the restructuring. If you need to drop a tier, you want to go up a tier, whatever, we totally understand because we've never redone it before.
Right.
Or changed any of the prices before. And so I wouldn't be surprised if people noticed something went up in price and went, what the fuck?
Actually, no.
So I'm warning you now, not by any significant means, but
No.
a couple of them, or at least one of them, might go up by at least like $1 a month or something. So
and if you can't do it, it's cool. No hard feelings.
Absolutely fine. And if you can't
So that
afford,
means I'll have to rescind mine, huh?
Oh, no.
and if you can't afford to join us as a Patreon for money, just join for free. There are certain things we put out on the Patreon on the free tier. So patreon.com/Doom Generation. If you want to still send us an anniversary message, 702. Nope. Yep. 702-720 Doom 3666. You could text that. You can call that. You can email doomgenerationpodcast@gmail.com. And until next week,
We'll talk at you next time.
Later, Doomers.